Good morning and welcome to NBC6 Voices. I'm Jawan Strader. Well, it's not the size of the boat, it's the fun you can have on the water. That's the message the Black boaters of South Florida is hoping to send. NBC6's Akeem Brunson introduces us to some of the members who are making waves by changing the face of the leisure activity.
They're big, bold, and beautiful.
Well, the minimum risk is a 75-foot azimuth.
My personal yacht is a 2019 Sunseeker Predator 50. She's about 52 feet.
The size of the boat is a 64 galleon. However, it's actually 72 feet from top to bottom.
We're on is a Monte Carlo 5, which is a 55-foot Veneto yacht.
Todd Rogers, a successful businessman and member of the Black Boaters of South Florida, hopes his yacht named Offsite will serve as a source of inspiration as it has provided him with enjoyment.
We want to perpetuate a message, right? And that's, people that look like us actually do these types of things and then bring others into it.
And that message rings louder every day. Today, many of us pool our resources to get a small taste of luxury on the water, only to charter vessels for a few hours or a few days at a time. While sitting in the lap of luxury takes on a whole new meaning aboard a yacht. They can be more spacious and offer far more impressive amenities than an apartment, condo, or even a single-family home.
I spent over $300,000 just in the stereo system alone. Just in the music, the speakers. It has 325 speakers on the front, the back, the sides. So it really, really jams when we're in the water.
More and more customers chartering these boats are pleasantly surprised to learn that the owners are people of colors, and not the people of colors they usually expect.
We are not, entertainers or athletes. Nothing bad about that, but we do want to show a different side of our community.
Club member Travis Mack is also a successful entrepreneur and the owner of the 75-foot yacht he calls Minimum Risk. While his yacht is a source of enjoyment, he says it's also a place of business.
We use it quite often to hold events, to take people places, special events, special parties. We use it as it's designed to be used as a business tool.
I'm with Remax Consultants Realty. I'm a local real estate agent. My background is finance and accounting.
It's a wonderful gathering spot. It's easier for me to get people on this boat than it is to get people up to my house. And I got a nice house, but you say boat or yacht and everybody wants to come and visit. And then when you really get on these things, it becomes a social event to where you can meet, talk openly and freely and really get to know each other, which in turn becomes your ecosystem. And that's what we're truly trying to build down here in sunny South Florida.
And like the other Black boaters of South Florida, Travis hopes to bring more of us on board to party, but sometimes with a purpose.
We want to show the minority community, our black and brown sisters and brothers and sisters, that there are other ways. And you know what? We want to share that information with you, and we're not even going to charge you for it. We want to give it away.
Troy Taylor not only enjoys yachting as a leisure activity, he's also made it his business. He's a very successful yacht broker.
I am the owner and a yacht broker for City Center Yachts. And we strive to not just sell yachts, but help educate folks on the ins and outs of owning a motor yacht. So the Black Boaters of South Florida Club came up when there were a bunch of us that, we would go up and down the intercoastal and we would see each other and we'd wave, and we realized that there wasn't a whole lot of camaraderie. Having black folks in this particular industry is, I wouldn't say it's not the norm, but we're certainly under-indexed in this industry based on our, based on population. And so getting together and having some camaraderie, doing some common events, learning from each other, the ins and outs of owning a yacht, it was kind of consistent with why I got into the yachting business. And so between Larry, Lee, and myself, we said, hey, as we see folks, let's try to get them together. And let's see whether or not we can go do some of these raft ups where you tie together several boats. And so that was kind of the genesis of it.
Rodney Burton, aka Bitcoin Rodney's yacht, Crypto Life, affords him both enjoyment and extra income.
This yacht is paying for itself. I think all of us boaters out here who have the business mind, we bought these boats for one thing, is make sure that it pays for our fun.
My name is Lee Morgan, and I am a member of the Black Boaters of South Florida. When we first got into boating, we noticed that there weren't many people that we saw who looked like us. And so, me seeing that and wanting to have someone out there that I could identify with, I would scour the waters just looking for another black boater. I saw one and waved him down, "Hey, how you doing?" And saw another one and waved him down, and then that's how Troy and I met. He's one of the founders of the group with his partner Larry, and we just started hanging out on the water when we could, and we just had such a great time, and we just said, well, let's just look for more guys or women, that look like us. And so that's how the group came about, and it's been a mission of mine in particular to just seek out more of us, because it's, like I said, it's not something that you see a lot of us doing.
Lee doesn't rent his boat, but he appreciates the value this leisure activity can bring in terms of revenue and relaxation.
If you're not quote-unquote balling, if you don't have the appearance of the quote-unquote balling thing, then, who wants to listen to you? So when you dangle that object that appears to be balling, then you get people to listen to you. So that's, some of the things that we want to do in the future is try to get people, use different avenues to get people to listen to us, come out and see not only what we're doing in the boating world, but what we're doing in the business world. Because we want to show our people at the end of the day, especially to the youth, that you don't have, the only option for you is not catching a football or picking up a microphone or being some other type of entertainer. If you work hard and be focused, there are other things that you can do to attain the same type of success. And it's not just about money, but success, because success brings the money.
Well, as the saying goes, a bad day on a boat beats a good day anywhere else. For Voices, I'm Akeem Brunson.